Okay. We're gonna continue. At this point, you should have this part of your Charizard done. So there is 12 of these that are being held together right now. We're going to be working with this half first, and then we're going to be working with this half because we need to work with one leg and attaching the leg, and then we're going to attach the other leg also, okay? And then we're going to do the tail and the stomach at the end. Your Charizard should be on its back because we're going to be attaching it like this, right up here, okay? So just leave them right there for now. We're going to be doing this part on the bottom, and you have to start from the bottom here and work your way to the top. Yeah, okay, so keep it again in this configuration. It doesn't really matter like how you do it. I guess it's better if you have your arrows pointing this direction because it's a little bit easier to loom like this. We're gonna start from the back and work your way to the top with double bands. And we're gonna be doing 6 rows for right now, and fill those 6 rows all the way to the top. I have 5 right now. The way we're gonna do this is when we attach it to your tail has 8 orange, a transition one, and what I mean by transition is that it has both orange and yellow, and then it has 6 yellow, and then a transition, and then again there's your 8 orange. So right now there's 5 in the end, and I'm actually going to be doing it instead of 6 rows. When we attach it, we're going to attach it to all the orange ones, and because there's 8, we're also going to be attach it to the transition ones, which are the ones with the orange and yellow. So that's 9, and this one will make it 10. Okay, so that means half of it is going to go on 5. So there should only be 5 on the bottom, but we're going to do 6 on the top because of course there's 6 right here. So instead, right here, we're going to go at an angle, okay? Just to make our 6th one. Now you can go all the way up. Now that we have done our 6 up here, we're going to extend a little bit more just so we can be able to add the leg part. So this part we're going to extend again at this angle, and we are going to put this here, this one here, and now we're going to close it back to here. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so it's really not that hard. Okay, so now we're gonna put our horizontal bands. We're not gonna put any up here because we're just gonna connect these, and these already have the horizontal bands. And we also don't need any here because these are gonna be a little weird because we need these in order to be able to connect it to the tail. So we're gonna start off from this row. And again, we're gonna do them on 5 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's do this one. This one will be also 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And this one again, 5. 5 pegs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 2 bands on this one, 5 pegs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're not going to do any here, so now we need to go back over here. And because we need to connect this to the other side, and we want to also have 5, we're only going to do it for these 3. So that way it'll connect to 2 other ones over there. So just put it for these 3. This one is going to be for these 4. Okay. I think that's correct. No, sorry, let's just go ahead and do that again also for these 3. So that way it would just be half and half. So these 3, and these will also be these 3. And this one will also be these 3. Okay. Okay, and just so it doesn't look weird, I'm just going to go ahead and put a middle one right here for, I'm going to put it in the middle of these 5, okay? Otherwise it's going to look weird, and I hate it when it has that weird kind of gap that it's being pulled harder on one side. Okay. Now we're going to attach this, and we're going to attach the leg. So to figure out which leg you're going to do, as you can see, my Charizard right now, he's facing his left. So we need the left foot. In order to be able to figure out which foot is your left foot, then you need to check your things. And you see how one like mine, well, they both kind of look the same actually. But I can tell. Where I have my cap bands, and my cap bands right here, okay? So that means this is so out of shape. Okay. And that means this is the one for this side, and this is the one for this side, which this would be his left and his right. So if we turn it around, okay, then right there, I know it's going to be like this, okay, because the cap bands are on this side, and the cap bands are on this side. So you see how there's no cap bands there, okay. So this is the correct foot that I have. So that means we're going to attach it right here, and it's only going to be attached halfway part, okay. And the way we figure out is we're only going to be attaching where the cap band is. So do you see the cap band? See how it's stretched out? You can see because it's a lighter color orange, and these are just regulars. So this part is going to get attached, and it will be like this, okay. So your foot's going to be sticking out like this. But let's put this first, and then we'll attach the foot in a moment. So the first thing we want to do is attach all these, and this is going to be quite a bit of a hard thing because there's a lot of bands that we have to go through, okay. And it's mostly because of the holding bands that we just added. So I'm going to start with the edge. So there's two bands I know, and then I'm going to grab the 2 holding bands, and then the 2 bands from the other side. So there's 6 bands in total that you're going to be grabbing. And you always want to make sure you're going through the entire thing, okay? I can see that I'm going through the entire thing. So now I'm going to go ahead and attach it to the end right here. Okay. So now I'm going to do the next one. I think it'll be better if I just do it like this. A little more room. Okay, I can see through clearly. This one's a little bit easier. Second one at least. Okay. It's gonna get a little bit harder when we get to like the ones that have the transitioning bands. Okay. This one's tough because there's a lot of bands on this one. It's really, really tight. Along with this one. That's why. Something's not right, so this one doesn't belong here. And this one belongs here. Ooh, that's tight. Okay. But I can see that it went through because I can see the band all the way through now. Alright. Last one. Okay. Alright, so I can see that if it's gone through, if you want to take out the slip knots now, you can. Or you can take them out at the end, but I usually like taking them out now because it confirms that I did it correctly. Because if they don't fall apart, then I know that I did it correctly. And I can see that I left out a band right there. Sorry, I have to fix that band now. I'm gonna grab it and put it around the peg. So now it's on there. Perfect. Alright. Okay. Now that we're done right here, and I know that they're attached correctly, we're going to go ahead and attach our leg. Alright? So the way we're going to do this is we're only going to be attaching where the cap ends are. And there's 1 here, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then of course there's this cap band. I don't know if we're going to be connected in or not. So we're going to count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 for right now. There's 5 sections that we have to connect it at. And we have to make sure that we did this correctly. Otherwise it's going to look a little funny. So our leg is going to be attached to mainly points right here. Okay? So there's 1, 2, thinking of just doing the 3, 4, and I'm not sure if I want to do the cap in one of these, okay? But we're going to attach to those. We're actually going to be attaching them as we loom, okay? So since we know we're going to be starting with this one, and these, we're going to be looming just the first sections out of all these, okay? So let's go ahead and do that first. We're going to start off right here first from the bottom. And loom just the first 2 sets. Which is this one. If I can get it. Right here. And the next one inside. Okay. And now this one. Now this one up here. This one up here. I get 3 bands. I don't want 3 bands. I don't know where that third one came from, so I'm gonna put it back, swivel, and grab the bottom 2 again. Now that's correct. Now this one. And the last one. Okay, now that that's done, we're not going to attach anything. I know for sure we're not going to attach anything to this last one, so I'm just going to loom this one all the way. Okay. Now I want to attach it. So this first one will be here. Let's just do this one. Okay, and I'm going to loom that up now. Oh, wait, hold on. It has to be upside down. Like this. Like this right here. Make sure you keep your foot upside down. And now, loom. And this one too. Next is this one, so we're going to grab the next one. Right here, this hole, okay? And attach it right there. And now loom. I'm just gonna loom one, okay? And then this one, we have to loom over here. And now we're going to attach the next one. So go through the next hole. put it on that peg, and then loom down. 1. Okay, and now we're going to attach the next hole. This one, right here, and loom that down. Okay, and we're stuck with this little cap band here. Okay, so this one, I'm still debating if I want to attach it or not. Okay, we'll leave it like that for right now. Okay, so just keep your foot like that. Let's go ahead and finish this. So we're gonna loom this one over here. And now I'll finish looming this one. So loom these two, okay. And now to loom this one over. Let's just finish with these now. Okay. Alright. Now we just need this last one, and I'm debating whether or not to attach. So I think it'll be fine if we do not attach it. So I'm just gonna loom this. I don't really wanna, I mean, we don't need to attach all of them, so it should be okay. We're gonna go ahead and put the slip knots on all of them now, okay? So you can reuse the slip knots that you took off. Okay. Yeah. So now we can take it out. Make sure that you've connected everything and nothing has been left behind. I can see I already left. How did I not catch this one before? Okay, well, that's totally fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a C-clip. I keep messing up. Alright. It's a fine, I mean, for me it's fine because I can always attach that one when I attach it to the stomach. So it's not gonna lose, I'm not gonna lose anything from getting that one. Alright. As long as my outside looks good. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I guess I really didn't need to. I mean, I could have probably connected it, but I'm fine like that. We can probably be able to connect it to the tail. This part, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll worry about it when we attach it to the stomach, and then I'll put it back on. For right now, we'll just leave it with the clip and connect it to a random spot. Let's work on the second part. Okay. Now for this part, we're gonna turn our loom around so my arrows are pointing now this way, okay? It's just a preference since I'm working with the other side. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna do 5 rows starting from the bottom, move our way to the top, okay? So there's 5, and then this one is going to transition here. So now I can move to my 6 rows to the top, okay? So just go ahead and do your 6 rows now. Okay, so now we're going to do just our last extension over here. This one's going to go like this, then 2 up. And then close it off. Okay. Alright. now our holding bands. Okay, so right here, again, it's 5. So these 5. And then these are going to be these 5. Remember, double bands. These 5. And these 5. Okay. We're not going to do anything right here because we're actually going to be extending these to here. So let's go ahead and do this. So the first things first is we need to attach these up here. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and that one's going through, although I'm gonna move this over like this again so I can see better. Oops, wrong one. Right here. Poor Charizard, you're being mangled. Last one. Okay, come on. Yeah. All right. Okay, so now that's done. I'm gonna take out the slip knots. Okay, yes, those are connected correctly. Yep. Don't fall off. Yep, that's on there. Ah. Okay. Okay, good. They're all connected correctly. Now we're gonna go ahead and do these on the side. Now it's gonna be tricky because I don't want to do too much of a stretching, so I'm only gonna connect a few at a time. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 that we have to do. We have to find them here. I can see that they're coming out already. There's 1 want to make sure these are the correct ones. I know that these are, yeah, it's these two. So this is 1, 2, 3. It's actually supposed to go through here. There we go. 4. Okay. So now I'm gonna connect these to these 3. These to these 3. Okay. These to these 3. Okay, and I'm gonna hold off on the last one because it's too much of a stretch for it. We'll connect it later. Oh, well, now we need to add the ones on top. So get 2 more bands, and we need to attach it from here, and do 5 pegs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Yep. And that's it. We're not gonna do one for here because that's pretty proper. We're gonna grab our leg. This is the last one that we have left. And again, we're gonna connect it only where the cap bands are at. So first things first is we need to loom from here to here, and then this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, okay? Because we're gonna attach our leg over here. I'm gonna turn this around this way now, since I'm gonna be looming in that direction. Alright. So loop this. And this one. And then all these. Work your way up. And then this one. And this one, I'm just gonna loom this one and this one and this one, and I'm gonna stop right here because we haven't connected this to this yet, so don't do these. All right. Yeah, for right now. We're gonna go ahead. We need to attach our leg, and again, it's gonna be to these 2, and then these 3. So we have again 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the last one. Okay, 5. So right here we're above my cap band because these are regular. It's gonna be right here. I'm gonna grab this one. Make sure your foot is upside down, and then attach it right here to this corner. Now loom that one up. Alright, should say over. And same thing. Alright, is that how I did it? Yeah, I think that's... Yeah. Okay. So now this one over. And I can actually loom this one also. And there. Now we're gonna attach the next one. So keep it upside down like this. Grab the next hole right here. And we're gonna attach it to this one. Okay, and now we're gonna loom over. All the way. There we go. Alright, now loom this one over. Just once. And we're going to attach the next one here. Look for your next hole. Nope, not that one. This one. Okay. Put it right there and then loom over. The next hole. This one. Connect. We did connect to 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we only connected it to 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's our cap end. Okay. Mine is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so this one is acting like that cap end, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So that's it. It's 4. So now we're going to loom this one. And loom the rest. So we're going to loom this one now. Remember, we still need these, so be careful not to loom that when you get to that part. Hold on. I forgot. We can't do this one. We have to put this one back. I'm sorry. Because we haven't put the holding band attached here yet. So I'm just going to redo these two. Okay? And that's it. Because we need to put our holding band from here. That is on this one. For that, I'm going to go ahead and take out a few. So I'm going to take out the ones from over here. And let me put my slip knot on here already. Put your slip knot on this one too. Okay. And we're going to take these out. So just these. And careful with that part. Take out the top ones. Just the top ones right here. So that way it relieves a little bit of the tension between the bands. And that's it, because I need to loom this one. Do these two here. Make sure everything's getting connected. There's 1 band, 2 bands, yes. Okay, so just stop right here, okay? Because now we have enough leeway to be able to connect these holding bands right here and on these other, so these 3. Now you can finish. Now we can go ahead and put these back over. And these two. And these two. Okay, yeah, everything should be connected now. Let's finish our slip knots. Come on. Okay. Stretched band, that's fine. Okay. Moment of truth. Alright. Yay! Okay, so it looks like it went well. So let's turn him around. His neck keeps twisting, but that's fine. Yeah. Alright, cool. So we're going to be attaching this to the stomach. Alright. So he looks good. Yay! Alright. And then finally the tail at the very end. Okay. So that way we can be able to include the tail. Alright. Awesome. Alright, time to finish him off.